Kansas City, here we come. The White Sox and the Royals are coming up next. Just off I-70 on the east side of town, a look at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Game number 3 of this new season between the Chicago White Sox and the Kansas City Royals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with you for this AL Central Division matchup. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first 2 games of the series.
Yeah, and I think right now both teams are just trying to get into the flow of the season. And it's a first series. You just want to get through this, start getting used to playing every day. Hopefully come out of the gate strong.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look here at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago White Sox, as Robin Ventura has them lined up this way. They'll go to work against the veteran right-hander Edinson Volquez. And the Royals defensively will look like this behind him. Adam Eaton will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. EK, as we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here this afternoon, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
And that last loss was one of those games that you hate to lose. It really could have gone either way, but for our sake, I hope we get another close game like that here.
Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
2-2 pitch on the way. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Here he comes on 2-2. Goes the other way, and he got a lot of it out to deep left. And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out. Bring in our scouting report here as we give you a look at the pitches and speeds that we'll see out of the 31-year-old right-hander. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And striding in is the left fielder, Melky Cabrera. Now here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The Royals going with their powder blue alternates they brought back a year or 2 ago. I like that a lot. The next pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
Here it comes, 2-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. 2-2. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Jose Abreu will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Now here's the first pitch. And that's taken for strike 1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, he can forget it.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Ready now on 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Here comes the 1-2. And this will be fouled away. Now another 1-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. It's the White Sox nothing. Royals coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Starting lineup for the Royals looks like this. They'll match up against the veteran southpaw whose numbers you see on your screen, John Danks. Behind him, the White Sox defensively will line up like this. Alcides Escobar will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
The shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. EK, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here in this scoreless ball game. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
And they were able to come away with the victory last night, so another performance like that would make their manager a happy man.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Is on the way. That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Now the 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Lorenzo Cain will stand in now. He'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. First pitch coming. And that's in there for strike 1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
He waits. Now the pitch. Got him off balance there as he reaches for one and grounds it to second. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Pause. Now the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
One and one coming now to Hosmer. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Ready with the 2-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Ramirez for one. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Well, they were hoping maybe to get something going here in the first. They get 2 on, nobody out. But then this is a big letdown here as their number 3 hitter comes in and bounces into the double play.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
The 1-0 pitch. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. One on the way. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Men on third with 2 down. Here comes a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Three and 2, here it is. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Alex Rios will stand in at a good first inning RBI spot. Runners at the corners now and 2 away. Here's the first offering. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's having some problems here with location. He's got 2 on already here in the first, and that last pitch, right down the middle.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now the 1-1 home to Rios. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Adam LaRoche leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Designated hitter, Adam LaRoche.
Here's the first offering. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Now a ball sliced hard on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. One pitch on the way. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Now the 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. He'll try again, 1-2. Fouled back. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Avisail Garcia steps in now. First pitch on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control, 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Now the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Here's a ball chopped toward the second baseman. And he's got himself a base hit.
Some guys with 2 strikes, they become dead right field hitters. You can see here, he lets the ball get in on him a little bit, doesn't try to do too much with this thing, then just rides it right into right field. That's well done right there.
Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two-0 count, the pitch. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it, 2-1.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
No score here as we play inning number 2. He's set, now the pitch. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. Here comes a 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. Full count pitch on its way. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. There's one. Onto the pitcher covering it first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Salvador Perez will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch coming. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
And now a pitch on the way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Perez waiting on the 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
And you know, he did a good job of getting out of trouble in that first inning. That makes getting the leadoff man here important for him to start the second.
Come on, Royals!
Here's the 1-2. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out.
Well, and that's exactly what you want to do right there. Get yourself another ground ball, and that's a good way to start the second as he gets the easy ground out.
Hendrys Morales will dig in here.
Come on, Royals!
And here's the first pitch.
Here we go.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Good eye.
The 1-0. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Yeah, I think this was a changeup that just hung a little bit too much in the strike zone. Let's take another look at it here. Normally, you want this thing to sort of run out of steam and dip on its way out of the zone. But he starts this one up a little bit too high. And to be honest, he's pretty lucky that this one stayed in the ballpark.
Omar Infante will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night. First pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He picks up his first 2-base hit of the new season. Here it comes now to Infante. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. He's ready now. The pitch changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Bottom of the second here with no score. The 1-2 with one away. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now another 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, that was outside, but it's right where he wants that pitch to be. If you do take that thing, there's no guarantee that it won't be called strike 3.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
That's some good aggressive base running right there. He knows a play's probably going to first, so he takes off and makes it up to third on the strikeout.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Pitch count already becoming a factor. He's at 34 now, still not out of the second inning.
1-1. Down low again, it's 2-1.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
A 2-1 offering. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. The 2-2 coming. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Connor Gillespie will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Connor Gillespie.
First offering on the way. And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. 1-0. Ball 2 now. The 2-0 on the way. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Two-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here's the 2-2 offering. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Here's the 2-2 home. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And one away now here in the Chicago third.
Well, this will wind up nothing more than a pop-out in the scorebook. But what won't go unnoticed in that dugout is that he battled for an awfully long time there. That takes a lot of energy out of a guy when he's got to throw that many pitches.
Micah Johnson will get his first opportunity now. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. And the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. The 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taking 2.
Get your candy here.
Now the 3-0 offering. Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Here he comes, 3-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Alcides Escobar makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Alcides Escobar.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. 1-0 on the way. And this is hit well towards the hole. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. So with the leadoff man on base, time to reach back into the feverish days of the 1980s, where video game baseball meant using your joystick to control 3 men on a black screen. It's today's version of this date in baseball history. Lorenzo Cain will dig in. He singled his first time around. Now the first pitch. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And now he has some trouble with it in left.
Good start to the inning here as back-to-back singles have him in a good position to push across that first run of the afternoon.
Eric Hosmer will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the first pitch. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. The tag gets one, and he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. Alex Gordon will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. First pitch coming. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
He's ready. Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pitch rides in on him here as this is popped weakly toward the left side of the infield. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Adam Eaton will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
Center fielder number 1, Adam Eaton.
Now here's the first pitch. A little late on the fastball here as this is bounced foul just off to the left. Strike 1. Now the pitch. Now he runs up and gets this one down. Bends down and he barehands it. Throw is low and he can't get it to stick in the webbing.
Let's check this out again. This is in show motion, and you'll see how he shows bunt late. He's got his head right on the baseball, watching it all the way under the barrel of the bat. That's as good a form as you're going to see.
Melky Cabrera will stand in, and we'll see what they've got him doing here after the bunt single to start things out.
Let's go.
He's set. Now the pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
From the stretch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. All coming on hard as he makes the diving catch.
Another look here. This ball's sinking fast, but he's on the full run and he lays out to pull it in. That's well done there.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Comes set. Now the pitch. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That changeup's been real effective for him so far. Guys have been falling behind in the count, so they're forced to protect. And this thing looks so good coming out of his hand that they just go ahead and chase after it.
Stepping in now, Adam LaRoche, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Let's go, Royals!
Pause. Now the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
Bad call on that was a strike.
The 1-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. From the belt, the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here now the 2-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. 2-2 pitch on the way. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Let's go, Royals!
The 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Yeah, this ball might have caught him in between hops. He might have been unsure which way to turn his glove, over or under the ball. Instead, it just goes right through him.
Avisail Garcia will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2 out errors that lead to runs.
Now here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
And you know, down there at third base, he absolutely wants another shot at a ground ball. Something to try and make up for that error.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Rios is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. White Sox strand a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Alex Rios will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Right fielder, Alex Rios.
First pitch coming. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Rios digs in, the 0-1. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side, but this will get foul for strike 2. The pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
1-2.
Here we go.
And a swing and a miss as Rios is down on strikes for the first out.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy up, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now here it comes. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Not too happy about that decision down there at first base. We're going to check it out again here on show motion. Boy, that is a tight call. You know, one way or another, someone wasn't going to be happy about that.
Here's Kendrys Morales. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No runs, 4 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. Now the 1-0. Off the plate again, and it's 2-0.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. Well, they should.
Here comes the 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Here comes the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here he comes on 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. It'll be Alexei Ramirez's turn when we come back. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. And here is Alexei Ramirez. He'll start off the inning now against Edinson Volquez.
Alexei Ramirez.
Here's the first offering. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Now the 2-1. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And Hosmer won't be able to get a glove on it. It's a fair ball.
Well, this is just excellent plate coverage here. I mean, this is a guy that uses the entire field. You'll see him just reach that bat out there and slap it down the first baseline for a base hit.
Here's Connor Gillespie as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. He's ready now. The pitch, and 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Escobar. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Wow, this is a nice play right here. You've got to come out of that crouch from behind the plate. No hesitation. He knows exactly where he's going. Second base all the way, and he's able to get that 2-6-3 started. He took a chance, but it paid off.
Into the box now, Micah Johnson, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
And now Volquez up to 77 pitches for his outing so far. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And Rios will make the catch, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. Halfway home, still no score. Omar Infante will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Second baseman, Omar.
Here it comes now to Infante. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. One-0 pitch now. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Mike Moustakas will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch on the way. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
Pitch on the way. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. There to play it is Garcia, and that becomes out number 2.
Wow, he's using that fastball to devastating effect out there now. He gets another out here. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Alcides Escobar will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here's the first offering. And Danks will get ahead with the fastball for strike one.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Now the pitch.
Here we go.
Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. There to take it now is Eaton, and the inning is over. So a fine half inning of work turned in by John Danks. Still 0-0. Tyler Flowers will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Tyler Flowers.
And here's the first pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. 1-0 on the way. This ball will be chopped foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball hit high and deep out there to left center field. Gordon's going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out.
We get a look there at his pitches by inning. He's at 81 now after that last pitch, so he should be good for a little while longer.
Adam Eaton will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. First pitch to him. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the 1-0. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but he can't connect, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, not a bad idea. He waited a pitch there before showing bunt. Sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or two if he sees you're not bunting at the first pitch.
The 1-1 home. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Now the 2-2 pitch. Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. The 2-2 one more time. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Now another 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
You take a look there at the line from our starter. I mean, basically, he's allowed 3 singles so far, and that's it. They haven't been able to mount any real opposition against him so far.
Melky Cabrera will dig in now. He's popped out and lined out. 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken by Infante. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Still no score. Lorenzo Cain will stand in here as he'll get things started for the Royals in their half of the 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead 0-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
And the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Come on.
Here he comes on 2-1. Now we'll try to beat one out here, but this will be just foul. Here he comes on 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
You just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set now.
Eric Hosmer will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the first pitch. Ball 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Here's the 1-0. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Then you start to wonder if anyone's going to get on base against him again. That's 10 straight now he's retired.
Alex Gordon will stand in. He popped out in his last time. Now the first pitch.
Here we go.
And, oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him. Here's a 1-0. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's a base hit for Gordon.
And it had been a little while since they had any action on the base pass. He'd retired 10 in a row until that base hit right there. And now they're going to have to find a way to string a couple of these together.
Alex Rios will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. first pitch coming. Out of play. He waits. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's set. Now the pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Garcia is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Royals leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Jose Abreu will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. And neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. First offering on the way. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Rios is under this one. 1 gone.
Yeah, 2 pitches, 1 out. And that's how you want to start an inning when you're already over 90 pitches for the ball game.
Adam LaRoche will stand in. 0 for 2 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Now the 2-0. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first in time to get LaRoche, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, right fielder, Garcia.
Avisail Garcia will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Now here's the first pitch. Good heat there from Volquez. It's 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Here it comes. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Kane is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. We are still scoreless. Salvador Perez will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. Here's the first offering. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. The next pitch.
Here we go.
Fouled back. Ready now on 1-1. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Making the play over there is Abreu for the first out.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
Kendrys Morales will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Now the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. He'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Here comes the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Here's a ball hit in the air out toward Cabrera in left. And that's out number 2.
The second baseman, number 14,
Omar Infante will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. First pitch coming. Hit hard and caught down there at third. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Alexi Ramirez will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And here's the first pitch. Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ballgame. Here comes the 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
Here comes the 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Here comes the 3-0. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. The 3-1 is on the way. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And there you get a look at his pitch count. You can see he's over the 100 pitch mark right now. So some of those mistakes are going to start to get magnified late in this ball game. You can bet they're keeping close tabs on him in that dugout.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And that's going to do it here for Edinson Volquez. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. The best he can do is a no decision in this one. Wade Davis is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Connor Gillespie will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. First pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
The 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Hey, a leadoff walk and then a stolen base? That's just as good as a double off the wall. You can see the good jump there, and now he's in scoring position, still with no one out.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's stolen base number 1 on the young season. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Ready on 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. There is Moustakas to look at him for the first out. Well, look there at the numbers for our two starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Micah Johnson will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 home. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. The 2-0. High and away, not close. 3-0.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Here it is, the 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Up next for the White Sox,
J.B. Shuck will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
number 20, J.B. Shuck.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. First and second now, one man out. One on the way. Upstairs with this one as they try to change the eye level here. It's 2-1.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Runners are at first and second with one away. 3-1 on the way. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. Infante for 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More from Kauffman Stadium right after a quick break. Emilio Bonifacio will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 64.
Giovanni Soto is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Number 43 is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. .92 splits the plate, and it's strike one. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Grounded foul off to the right. Here comes a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2 for count.
2-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's another 2-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. It's shut out intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Alcides Escobar will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Here's the pitch. Fouled straight back. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. Nothing our score as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. Lorenzo Cain will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. First pitch coming. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup. So you can't let your guard down.
1-0. Now a ball hit sharply on the ground to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Back into the stretch for him again as we take a look at his line so far. It's almost like he's kept that shutout going with smoke and mirrors because he's definitely given up his share of base runners. They just haven't amounted to anything so far.
Eric Hosmer will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Now the first pitch. Cain runs. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they're trying to make something out of this inning after all. He's off and running here with 2 away, and he gets into second safely. So now all it'll take is a base hit to get us our first run of the game.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Now, it doesn't take a trained eye to tell you. He's starting to wear down a bit out there on the mound.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. The 3-1 coming. Chopper fouled off to the right. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Full count offering on its way. Oh, and he drives one into deep right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And the run will score from second to make this a 1-0 ball game.
Oh, that's a big at-bat right there. He gets a good pitch that he can handle, and boy, does he put a charge into this one. And that's going to wind up plating the go-ahead run as he's into second base with an RBI double.
Here comes Robin Ventura now out of the White Sox dugout. And we'll have a new pitcher coming on as that's going to do it for John Danks. So he'll exit after a good 7 2/3, but he'll also be on the hook for the L unless things get turned around here.
Your attention, please. Now
So a
pitching
call
for
to the
Chicago,
bullpen now, and they'll make a
number
move for the
33,
left-hander here.
Zach Duke.
Alex Gordon will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. First pitch coming. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Comes set, now the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Waiting on it is Cabrera, and he makes the catch to retire the side. 1 in the inning for Kansas City on the Hosmer double. Last chance coming up here for the White Sox. It's now 1-0 Royals. Greg Holland is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Christian Colon has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Adam Eaton will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
Yeah, and whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Chopped down the third base line. Foul, says the third base umpire. Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here's the 1-1. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that'll be a base hit, so they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the 9th.
Yeah, this fastball gets on him pretty quick at 96 miles an hour, and he does just about all you can do with it, and that's take it the other way for a base hit.
Here's Melky Cabrera. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second.
Well, pretty clearly just playing for the tie right here, and it's a nice job there of getting the bunt down. So the tying run's up to scoring position now with just 1 out.
Jose Abreu will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
First offering on the way. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there's got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
1 out and a runner on second base. 1-0 on the way. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, 1-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, and that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame.
He knows his job is to hang on to the lead for his team, but with a guy in scoring position, he's got to do something to come up big. Not a whole lot bigger situation to come up with a strikeout than right there. He's fired up about it, but he's still got some work to do right now. He's not out of this thing yet.
Standing in now, Adam LaRoche. As he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Well, nothing will put a smile on your manager's face quite like a 2-out RBI. Well, things weren't looking good. He looked like he was going to get stranded out there, but he comes through to drive him home.
Avisail Garcia. We'll see if he can find a gap somewhere as he's got the possible go-ahead run at first with 2 down. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. The 0-1. This ball's grounded foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. All tied at 1-1. Alex Rios will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around.
Right fielder, Alex Rios.
Now the first pitch. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. And this is going to get through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Now the question becomes, with the winning run on first, will they decide to play a little National League style ball and bunt him up to second? At this point in the ball game, I think it's a definite possibility.
Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base pass. Salvador Perez will stand in now, and we'll see what they do about perhaps getting that winning run to second. Now here's the first pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. The 1-0. And he won't bite at that point either. It's 2-0. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Now the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
The 2-1 home. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
Now the 3-1. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, that might be a painful way to help your cause, but now you move that possible winning run up to second base, so not all for nothing.
Here's Kendrys Morales as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
Very important here. With two guys on following the hit by pitch, he had to come out and establish the count in his favor, and he did just that.
A possible winning run on second. No one out. The 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Garcia has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
With the 0-2 count, he was really forced to protect the plate, and you can see this ball's not even in the strike zone, but he chases after it anyway, and he lifts this for an easy fly ball.
Omar Infante will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
Need a base hit here.
Here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
The 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. The 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
I love a guy on the mound that will pitch with some emotion. He's not out of this inning yet, but he feels like he's locked in. Did you see his reaction after that strikeout?
Into the box, Christian Colon, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
The 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. On to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. Score remains tied 1-1. Jarrett Dyson will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 1, Jarrett Dyson.
Kelvin Herrera will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frames.
Kelvin Herrera.
Emilio Bonifacio will come on now to start things out in the 10th. And you have to figure the momentum is squarely on their side after the manner in which that 9th inning went down.
Yeah, just a great comeback to tie the game in the top of the 9th, followed by putting up a 0 in the bottom half. This is a ball club that just won't quit out there, and they're going to keep fighting until the last out.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Now the 1-0 to Bonifacio. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. Over to the bag with it is Hosmer, and he'll get the out. Connor Gillespie will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Here's the first offering. First pitch here is another ground ball. This one over to third base. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Micah Johnson will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. First pitch on the way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 2 out, nobody on. Now here it comes. And he drops that one in for strike 2.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Here it comes. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Alcides Escobar will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
The shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Now here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball from Duke to get things started. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
And let's check this one out again. Look at him stretch out for this thing, and then he's going to tuck into a nice little barrel roll at the end there. That was pretty sweet.
In now is Lorenzo Cain as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. The 1-0. 2-0 now.
2-0.
2-0 on the way. And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. Here it comes, the 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
For as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hand any chance you get.
Eric Hosmer will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and one away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Here's the first pitch, and that misses ball one.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially if for a guy in this part of the lineup.
The 1-0. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Cabrera comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
You know, once you get into extra innings, every fly ball here makes you go, ooh. But this one didn't have a whole lot behind it, so we're going to keep on playing.
Alex Gordon will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Giovanni Soto will try and get something started here in the top half of inning number 11.
Giovanni Soto.
And here's the first pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
The 1-0 pitch now. In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Now the 2-0. 2-0 is a fastball, not close. He's behind 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
All right, you can do it.
Here he comes on 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, and here in extra innings, you just need one little spark, something that can get you going. You know, we've seen a leadoff walk to be the difference in a ball game more times than once, so they need to take advantage of this.
Adam Eaton will try again. 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Let's run the 5-4-3 here. Hey, double them up.
First pitch to him. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
And you know, it's easy to say that was a wasted opportunity to move that go-ahead run up 90 feet. But you know what? Give that pitcher a little bit of credit, too. He knows the bunt's coming, so he's not going to make it easy on the hitter. That's a great pitch right there, and he gets him to pop it straight up.
Here's Melky Cabrera. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. The 1-0. There goes the runner. Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. Kane calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Jose Abreu will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
The 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Now the 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Now the 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Here's the full count offering. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Gordon is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. White Sox leave one. Still tied 1 apiece. Dan Jennings will take over now to start the home 11th, knowing that just 1 would be the end of this ball game. Jared Dyson will get his first shot at it here. Too low, 1-0. 1-0 on the way. And that's too high, ball 2. The 2-0. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. And this is pulled in out there by Cabrera for the first out.
The catcher, number 13,
Salvador Perez will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for a strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
The pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. There to take it is Bonifacio. Throw gets him, 2 down.
2 up, 2 down to start off the bottom half. Starting to look like this one's going to go another inning. Great.
Kendrys Morales will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Here it comes, 2-1. And he misses again, ball 3.
Well, I'll tell you, if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch. That's just a tough call to go against it.
Here comes the 3-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. (3-2), here it comes. And now a ball lifted into the air out toward center field. Eaton is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 11 innings in the books now, all tied at 1-1. Adam LaRoche will stand in to start out the 12th inning of play, and it starts to become a war of attrition once you reach this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's some really tired legs out there on both sides. The bullpens have been working overtime. Heck, even the announcers are starting to get a little bit hoarse.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as LaRoche finds himself in a quick 0-2 hole here.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Here's the pitch. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Hits softly to the right side. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
He's put together 2 spotless innings so far out of the bullpen. I think a third would be above and beyond the call of duty.
Avisail Garcia will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. First pitch coming. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
One out, nobody on. Hitters count 2-0. Not even the fastball can find the zone here, and he's run it to 3-0. Emilio Bonifacio waits on deck. The 3-0. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That's a good at-bat. And sometimes in extra innings, guys start to chase because they're getting tired and frustrated, and they're looking for one big hit. That's not the case here.
Emilio Bonifacio will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Comes set, now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
He's ready now, the pitch. Runner goes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. The tag's there by Escobar, and he's out at second base.
I think this was a straight steal all the way. You can see he's got his head down, comes in with a head-first slide, but the throw is a strike to the shortstop covering, and a good tag at second cuts him down.
One pitch on the way. Now a little bouncer into no man's land down that third baseline. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. Score remains tied 1-1. Omar Infante will lead things off here as they look to try and win this thing in the bottom half. Now the first pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Here it comes now to Infante. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. It's still on his mind.
Now here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And there's the first out.
And as a defender, these are the kind of pitchers you like to play behind. Someone who pitches to contact, keeps the defense involved, and he gets an easy pop-up right here.
Christian Colon will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Ready with the 2-1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
Well, that's just one of those fluky plays right there. He gets a late break off the mound because he's concerned about the business end of that bat, and who wouldn't be? And they wind up not being able to get an out on that play.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Now a check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. Jennings will take charge himself out there, and there's two down.
He's got to be saying, if only they were all this easy. Make a great pitch, get him to check his swing, and let that ball just pop right back to you.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Get it out of here.
The 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
The 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Ready with another two-strike offering, and he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. One left for Kansas City. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Franklin Morales will come on now as he'll take over on the mound to begin the lucky 13th inning. Connor Gillespie will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ballgame.
Connor Gillespie.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit pretty well as this is out toward deep center. Cain has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
And really, from what we've seen here so far this afternoon, balls just don't seem to have a whole lot of carry to them, and this was another example right there.
Micah Johnson will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. First offering on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitching.
A 2-1 offering. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And whatever you do, you can't let that previous call eat at you. You've got to come back with your best pitch here on 3-1.
Now the 3-1 home. Now he tries to bunt his way aboard. No dice. 3-2.
Hey, in extra innings, there's no wrong way to get on base. It's not a bad idea.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Wow. Neither team really seems to want to take command of this ballgame. I mean, this is ripe for the picking. Yet guys are just not coming up with good at-bats right now.
Giovanni Soto will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now the pitch. Swing and a line drive to left. And Soto's aboard. He's got himself a base hit.
Trying to change the eye level there. After the fastball up, they come right back with an off-speed pitch at the knees. But he stays right on it, drives it for a base hit.
In now is Adam Eaton. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. Here's the 1-0. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. A leap as he crashes into the wall, but somehow hangs on for the 3rd out. Wow. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Don't leave us now. It's just getting good. We're back for more on the show. Eric Hosmer will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
First baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Here's the first offering. Low for ball 1.
Let's go.
Now the 1-0. And clearly trying to keep the ball low here. That's ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Here comes the 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 2-2 coming. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Boy, and they've had his number all through this one. He's now 1 for 6 in this ball game. Man, that hurts.
Alex Gordon will step in. 1 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch on the way. And a high strike there, 0-1. The pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Pitch on the way. Bit out in front there is Gordon, and this one's hit on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Not really all that tough a play heading up the middle, but you see it takes a funny little hop there at the end, and this will be scored as an error.
Here's Gerard Dyson. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Taking deep.
The 1-0 pitch. Runner goes for second. And this is hit hard on the ground toward short. And right to the spot the shortstop just vacated. A base hit. And he's in there at third is the possible winning run. Salvador Perez stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
There's ball 4, so the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here. Kendrys Morales will be the batter here, and with the bases loaded, they can afford to play double play depth up the middle. Now here's the first pitch. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2.
Well, I think you take your chances here on just about anything except a pop-up or a strikeout. Sure enough, this becomes a huge out as this winning run has to stay anchored there at third base.
Omar Infante to stand in. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Yeah, you know, when a pitcher gets into a little bit of a jam out there, you can bet he's going with his best stuff. So we may see a heavy dose of that slider right now.
Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. The 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job playing off.
swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself, and a great job of pitching out of the bases-loaded situation as the side is retired. Royals wind up leaving them loaded. Still tied 1 apiece. Melky Cabrera. We'll see if he can get things started here in the top half of the inning.
Melky Cabrera.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And in a tie ball game, you don't want to be giving these guys free base runners to start the inning. He's going to need to bounce back from that pronto.
Jose Abreu will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
The next pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
Now the 2-0. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Definitely looking fastball there. And, you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
The 3-0. Let it rip that time, 3-0, but the fastball's by him, 3-1.
I don't think he's going to want to throw that pitch in that same location again ever in his life to this guy.
The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Now the 3-2 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The next 3-2. And he'll strike out here yet again. It's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Well, it doesn't matter who's out there right now. He's just had no luck against anyone. This one, it gives him the sombrero. His 4th strikeout of the afternoon.
In now, Adam LaRoche, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Shut him down now.
The 1-1 pitch. 2-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Now the 2-1. That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. Here's the 2-2 offering. There goes Cabrera in the dirt here. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease.
Well, it's almost impossible to get the runner on a pitch in the dirt. And here, he's just making sure that this ball doesn't get by into the backstop. So you see, he turns his glove over, gets big, and just tries to keep the ball in front of him, and he'll keep that runner from getting any further.
Full count pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Ready with another two-strike offering. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3 and 2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
Jason Frazier is going to make an appearance now as he'll take over here in the 14th inning. Avisail Garcia will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Don't let him score.
The 0-1. Oh, what a good at-bat with the runner in scoring position as this is into right center. That's a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going. Emilio Bonifacio will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Now the first pitch. Fouled back. From the belt, the pitch. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
One on the way. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Yeah, he started to go up the ladder there, but then he realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
First and second now, one man out. Now the 2-1 pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Fastball here.
I think it has to be. You're licking your chops if you're the hitter. 3-1. You can't walk the bases loaded. Bail and wail.
The 3-1. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Connor Gillespie will stand in with a big opportunity to pad this lead if he can avoid the double play ball. And here's the first pitch. And this is fouled straight back. from the stretch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He waits. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The next 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
And he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
Let's go, guys.
Big pitch here, 1-2. Oh, this pitch is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
You cannot underestimate the importance of picking up that third run here in the late going. Now, this becomes a 2-run ball game, and you just bought yourself at least a little wiggle room on the defensive end.
Micah Johnson can break this one wide open now if he can find a gap here with the bases loaded. First pitch to him. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Escobar on to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both.
And with one away, they were hoping to get the double play up the middle to get him out of this. But they wind up only getting one on the play as that run comes home to score on the fielder's choice.
Ryan Madsen is going to make an appearance now as he'll take over here in the 14th inning.
Ryan Madsen.
Giovanni Soto will stand in, the 8th batter in the inning, as he'll get a shot with 2 on and 2 out. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. He's set, now the pitch. That's wide, 2-0. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Three runs already home here. He's set, now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 2-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 2 men left on base. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. It's the White Sox 4 and the Royals 1. Matt Albert is going to make an appearance now as he'll take over here in the 14th inning. Christian Colon will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And the pitch. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing those first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their little game now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and the count now 2-2.
Here comes a 2-2. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Over to his left. He's up with it. Throw by Bonifacio is in time for the first out.
Well, that's a nice job right there to readjust to that curveball. I don't know if he was sitting on it or what, but he certainly hit it hard. Unfortunately for him, right at someone.
Alcides Escobar will stand in. Just 1 for 5 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
All right, let's go.
1 out, nobody on.
Let's go.
Here's the pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Let's go.
Now the pitch.
Here we go.
Swing and a high chopper. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Yeah, it's starting to look like he's got this one under control. Just 1 out away now from a big extra inning victory here on the road.
Lorenzo Cain will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. First pitch coming. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Make it count.
The 1-1.
Here we go.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Go yard.
Here he comes on 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And no one can corral that one. Base hit.
And let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
David Robertson will come on now, and at least they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings.
Robertson.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Pause, now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Let's get something started.
Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, it took them 14 innings to get to this point, but at least they're going to come away with a well-fought victory here on the road.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. guys. A good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The White Sox win it 4-1. So long from Kansas City.
Final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox. 4 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For Kansas City, 1 run, 11 hits. 1 error. They left 14 men on base. The winning pitcher is Dan Jennings. His record is now 1-0. Save to David Robertson, his second. The loss goes to Franklin Morales. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. A reminder that Royals Express buses for downtown, Crown Center, Midtown, Plaza, Brookside, and Waldo are available for 1 hour after the final out on Lancer Lane along the third base side of the stadium.